Hi everybody, so today we are making blueberry barbecue sauce. So I have my last 2 cups here of blueberries that I've washed. Ooh, I don't want them to suck out. Make sure you wash your berries. We are going to put them in that there pot with the other ones. We're using 8 cups of blueberries. I see stems. Thought I got them all. Okay. Little bitty stems. Make sure there's no more in there. Okay. There's our blueberries. Mixed in with the other ones. 8 cups of blueberries. Then we'll go back over here. I feel a hiccup coming on.
Sorry.
This is handy. It's a salt. Hey, what'd you do to my dog? Okay. So 8 cups of blueberries. We're gonna need onion, garlic, balsamic vinegar, salt, cayenne pepper, ketchup, sugar, Worcestershire sauce, and chipotle powder. So we are going to put in 2 cups of balsamic vinegar. So I have that. Where's my liquid measuring cup? And you're going to want a blender, a stick blender, a food processor, whatever you have for this. Need a splash more, just a splash. There we go. Okay. We are going to need half a cup of chopped up onion, see what we have here. Onion in there. Getting vinegar everywhere. And I'm going to do what I did yesterday and just throw you guys everywhere, right? We are going to need 2 teaspoons of salt. to need 2 teaspoons of cayenne pepper, and you can do less and then taste this and see if you want to add more or less. I tend to like spicy. We're going to need 3/4 of a cup of ketchup. Okay. That's 3/4 of a cup of ketchup. We need a 1/2 cup of sugar. Two cloves of garlic, and this also you can do to your own taste. I always recommend you do a recipe the way it's supposed to be, so you know how it's supposed to taste, and then you can adjust it the next time to your taste. And if you would like the recipe for a small batch, I can put that in the description down below for you. Okay, we need 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire. And 4 teaspoons of chipotle powder. Rinse and dry that off. And this is what we're looking like here. Four teaspoons. Did I say 2? We need 4. 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna mix this all up. I have my jars in the water bath canner. Stir this all up and then bring it to a boil. When it comes to a boil, turn it down and let it cook until the berries are all broken up and it comes to the consistency that you want, the thickness that you want. So that's what we're going to let it do. We're going to let it sit here. This is probably a good recipe to show you how to clean your enamel pots, because this is going to be stained purple. Don't inhale the vinegar. So yeah, we're going to let this come to a boil and then let it cook for about 15 minutes, maybe longer, until it starts getting thick. And then I'm going to use my submersion blender, my boat motor, and whiz this up until it's smooth. So I'll be back when we get to the point that it's cooked for a bit and started thickening up. So we'll see you back then. Okay, so we've been simmering for, what time is it? Probably 30 minutes. And this is the thickness it is now. Now I'm going to use my submersion blender and get it very smooth. I could have swore somebody just walked up behind me. So I'm using this. You have one of these, or you can use your blender or your food processor, whatever you have. If you're using this, make sure you keep it below the surface. Don't burn yourself because it's really hot. So that's what I'm gonna do. I won't kill you with the sound, so I'm gonna continue doing this and then I'll be back. Okay, now once you get blueberry everywhere, you're ready to put it in your jars. And if you do use a blender or a food processor, let it cool down. I highly recommend that. So, we are going to get our jars out. Hot holder, where's my hot holder? There's a crack in that, so we won't be using that. Start out with 3. Got blueberry all over me. Ladle. There's a fly in here. My funnel. And taste it. See if you want to add more sugar or whatever. Heat, spice. Thin it out, thicken it up. Leaving about a ½ inch of headspace. I'm using my little holder thingy. How I can explain the flavor. It has a bit of a twang, and a bit of heat. It's not a tomatoey sauce by any means. It's a pretty sauce. And I wanted to use that tall jelly jar, but that's got a crack in it. Pretty sure. I don't know. I'm not going to chance it. I want to give a jar to my neighbor to be my taste tester and tell me what they think. It's hard to get people to try new things. So I got 3.5 pints out of that. And like I said, you make this to the thickness that you like. Wipe your rims. It's very hot. Get your lids. Your rings. You're going to process this for 15 minutes. In a water bath canner. Go over here. Always take your lids off away from you. Set your timer for 15 minutes, and while that's doing its thing, I'm going to clean up all my blueberry mess. So I will see you when they come out. Okay, our barbecue sauce is done. We're going to take that out. Let me go around you there. I got all but a couple of dots cleaned up of my blueberry barbecue sauce here. I didn't bother getting the purple out of my pot until I make my other blueberry product. So here we go. We have 3.5 pints, and you'll get more if you make it a bit thinner. Mine's pretty thick. So there we have it. Blueberry barbecue sauce. Try it. Let me know what you think. It is different. But I like a nice sticky barbecue sauce on my ribs, so I think that'll be good. So if you have any questions, post them down below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.